And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. You're going to love it. Absolutely, positively love this deep dive. We have a coin. It's called the Latin America coin. Latin America coin. Yeah, buddy. It's going to cover all the way from Mexico all the way down to the South Pole, Antarctica, where all the secret stuff happens down there. There's a crypto here that is so huge, it's bigger than my ego. Imagine that. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about finances. I don't know anything about crypto at all. Don't listen to a word I say. For the past 5.5 years that I've made Crypto Hulk videos, I stay high all the time, 24/7 as a matter of fact. Heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, peyote, opium, roofies, anything you can name. I pop it, inject it, snort it, whatever I can, eat it, keister it, whatever it is. That's who's giving you financial advice. All right. Somebody, let me check the comments real quick. We got a small little group here. This crypto, oh my God. This one nobody knows about. No. Nobody knows about this one. It's just our little secret. Now, let me take a look. If you want to look at it on the deck screener, here it is on the deck screener. This crypto is up 142% today. Oh, shit. Here it is on the DEX. You can buy it on, I think, MetaMask and then Zarian. Now, I was buying, well, I'm not going to tell you where I bought it, but I bought mine, and then it started to kind of stop selling it to me. Like it played, I put the contract code in it, and in this particular place I went to was showing no such coin. I'm like, oh my God, they just sold it to me. And now they're playing the game where, oh, we don't have it. Because that shit's up 142%. Oh, faux show. Let me do a copy here. Here's the contract code, kids. Let me do a copy, paste, and there it is. The LA coin. Let me get right into this. This is absolutely an amazing project. You're not going to believe. You got governments involved, 10 governments. Like, this is massive. Let me get into this. Now, it comes from a company called Ripio. Some of you know about Ripio. Sounds kind of like Ripple, doesn't it? I wonder why. They only hit the streets in about 2013. About the same time Ripple. So let's begin. Ripio created LA Chain. Again, a company called Ripio in 2013. Ripio came about in 2013. The crypto didn't come about. LA Chain, I think, was 2019. Okay. Ripio created LA Chain. Now listen to this. This is for all Latin America, from like Texas, from the bottom of Texas where Mexico is. Everybody say Mexico. We got to say it. We got to say it the right way. It's got to be Mexico. It goes from Mexico all the way down to like the southern point of Brazil. Got to say it the correct way. You can't have that shit on crypto. You can't say it like you're a fucking gringo or something. That's not acceptable. Ripio created LA Chain as part of its broader mission to build a Latin America-focused blockchain ecosystem. But Ripio itself remains a distinct company offering exchange, wallet, and other services. LA Chain is one of Ripio's projects, secret project not a replacement for the company. In 2025, oh shit, LA chain integrated with ZK Sync. Now that's another crypto. If you want to get it at Caleb Brown, I highly recommend it. They sell the best ZK Sync this side of the Mississippi River. In 2025, LA chain integrated with ZK Sync. And that was the crypto that, if you remember, Vitalik Buterin said one of the most underrated cryptos is ZK Sync. He said this like 3 months ago. And look what happens right here. In 2025, that partnership with ZK Sync happened. It provides scalability and interoperability. No, Ripio is not LA Coin. LA Coin, which is LAC, is the native token of LA Chain, the blockchain developed by Ripio and its partners. There are approximately 10 billion Ripios made. It was introduced alongside LA Chain's mainnet launch in 2023. This has already had a mainnet launch. It is ready to go and waiting, okay? The current price of the coin is 0.01, like a penny. I think I'll leave it at that. Let me check the comments real quick, and we'll go into more of a deep dive here. Ripio Credit Network. So we went over Ripio way back when, 8 months ago or 9 months ago. I have no idea. It was a long time ago. I remember talking about LA Chain and all that. I didn't buy it. It was hard to buy. Yeah, exactly. So here it is. LA Chain, deep dive. LA Chain is a public permission. Now listen, this is permissioned blockchain. This is not necessarily for you and me. They're performing all these functions on the blockchain. You and me can't see it, okay? We can buy the crypto, but we can't see the blockchain, all right? This gets deep. Let's keep going. It's a permission blockchain network designed to foster blockchain adoption across what? Latin America and the Caribbean. That's why it's LAC, Latin America Caribbean Coin. It is led by, now this gets so deep right here, the IDB, the Intra-American Development Bank Group. Who is this? Oh, this is all the secret... when this is like a bank that's located in Washington, D.C. It's supposedly just some kind of a bank, but it does a whole lot of, it gets funding somehow from the United States. This is how Latin America is getting hooked up. All these broke countries that are in from Mexico all the way down to South America, this Inter-American Development Bank basically hooks up countries to further the democracy of the United States. It's kind of political. It's kind of hush-hush secret and kind of not, just not a lot of people know about this, okay? They have something called the Innovation Laboratory. What? The Innovation Laboratory of the Inter-American Development Bank, and focuses on creating a robust regulatory compliant infrastructure. That means global crypto laws, everybody. It's coming. I'm showing you right here. I'm showing you who's involved. I'm showing you what crypto is involved. There's no reason you can't walk away from this channel a millionaire. Not possible unless you're fucking retarded. Then that's not your fault. It works on traceability, tokenization, digital identity, and verifiable credentials. Oh, like digital ID. It's getting already. This whole thing is already from Texas all the way down to the bottom at the South Pole. The network is Ethereum virtual machine compatible. I bet you it is with Ripple's Cosmo SDK. Absolutely, I believe it. It's scalable. It's gasless. There's no transaction fees. Oh, must be nice. Now listen to this. It's post-quantum resistant already. I wonder if it has, well, let's not talk about it. We got to focus on this crypto right here. Emphasizing social and economic impact through initiatives like Blocks for Good and certifying projects with verifiable credentials. It's ISO TS 23635. Operates as a neutral open ecosystem with over 1,000 allies, including governments. Oh my God, everybody, look, governments are tied into this. That's why I'm showing you this. This crypto right here is tied in with governments, NGOs, companies, startups. Now, the network uses a fee-free model. LA Chain was launched in March 2019. So this thing is like 7 years old by IDB Lab, the Inter-American Development Bank Lab. That's interesting. You ever heard of a bank that has a laboratory? I haven't either. That's why this is very, very interesting. This coin, we are getting it at the bottom because this thing is going to blast and you're getting in it like a penny. Oh, man. We got the governments involved here. We have the Cámara. We have the Cámara de Comercio Digital y Blockchain de Panama. It's a collaborator for adoption in Panama. There's a background in digital commerce promotion. 5HN is involved in this. Honduras, Guatemala, República Dominicana y Costa Rica. Hey, esta loca. Now we got Chromia, which is Chroma Way. They're also involved in this. It's a Swedish blockchain firm. Very interesting. The Swedes are here. And they have experience on land registry, where they're registering all the land on the blockchain, everybody. Oh, my God. Hyperledger's involved. That's stellar. Just want to let you know. Hyperledger, that's an IBM project. You got IBM mixed up. Oh, look right here. Linux, Linux. Doesn't get any bigger than this, folks. Let's keep going. Now, wouldn't you know, Quant. Oh, my God. I got Quant, and I'm waiting for those suckers to hit $100,000 to $1 million each. There's Quant right here. It provides interoperability via Overledger. It's a United Kingdom-based firm by Gilbert Wiedemann. MasterCard's involved. Oh, wait, he was a CIO, Chief Information Officer at Vocalink and MasterCard. He has a history with ISO and CBDCs. Oh, looky here, who's also involved. Citibank, one of the world's biggest banks. Oh, you gotta love it. Citibank is all acting like they don't know nothing about crypto, huh? They're playing a role pretty good. Oh, look, we got Consensus right there. Consensus, and they have the Linnea token, but Consensus is here. Joseph Lubin, he's the co-founder of Ethereum. Oh, God. Let's keep going because this shit doesn't end. So just recently in January, Panama gets hooked up. And this crypto here becomes ISO/TC, that's Thomas Charlie, space, and then 307. So they're all registered. It's a government blockchain association. Oh, my God, Crypto Hulk, what'd you find here? LA Chain did a property chain pilot. Oh, really? With Chromia. They did this back in 2021. They had a test net, and they focused on what? Land land administration. Oh my God. The Quant network announcements. This is a very, very secret crypto. I mean, they can't do everything in secret, but nobody knows about this one. Well, except Crypto Hulk Show. We already talked about it once. But now, this thing is back and better than ever before. Strong involvement backed by the Inter-America Development Bank with partnerships in Panama, Honduras, Guatemala, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica. Oh, we got accelerators here. Venture capital accelerators. They give money. They give money to projects. Who are these people that gave money? Oh, just Google and Microsoft. Only Google and Microsoft. Those are just rookie companies right there. Those are small companies. Citibank's, of course, involved. Quant's involved. Digital identity. What is the use case of this coin, Crypto Hulk? What's the use case of LA Chain? Well, LA Chain and the coin help provide digital identity. Oh my God, not good. And verifiable credentials. They have traceability. That's how the government's going to track you. And they have tokenization. We got to have global crypto laws and regulations. And then we have tokenization. Guess what? Them are rich. That's how that works, okay? Give us a list of all the partners. And I told you already. Excuse me. Oh, BNP Paribas, Ripple partner. Barclays, Ripple partner. Standard Chartered Bank, Ripple partner. Standard Chartered's been a Ripple partner from like day one, 2016, let's say. Standard Chartered has Zodiac Custody, which is Ripple custody. Oh, damn. See, Ripple's all up in this. Let's keep going. That's not a big deal, though. So this Ripio operates as a wallet, an exchange, an over-the-counter desk, a business-to-business service provider with over 25 million users across 8 countries, primarily Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, and others. Mexico. We have to pronounce that right, Crypto Hulk. Get it right, get it tight. Polygon, it was initially built on Polygon. Then they said, fuck it. Let's put it on ZK Sync. ZK Sync has something called an elastic network. Elastic. ELASTIC network. What is the ZK Sync elastic network, Crypto Hulk? Oh, it's just for scalability, security, and interoperability with Ethereum. LA Chain is Ethereum Virtual Machine compatible. Sebastian Serrano. He's the one who founded Ripio. Oh, the digital currency group's involved in this, but collaborations imply advisory input from partners like the digital currency group. That is so fucking huge. Like this crypto is so huge, it's so big, my ego can't keep up with it. I have to admit, it's bigger than my ego. Now, ZK Sync's involved. The ZK Sync Elastic Chain. Matter Labs is involved with this. Polygon is also involved in the initial part. Oh, look who's here. Look who came to the party. Algorand. That's a Ripple partner. Algorand. Silvio McCauley. He won a Turing Award. Turing. When you win a Turing Award in the coding computer area, That means you're like the Nobel Peace Prize. You're fucking Einstein. Just saying. But those are rookie numbers, right, Steven? Stephen M. Don't want to put you out there, buddy. Thanks a lot, Crypto Hulk. Algorand's a partner of this. Sensei Node. Oh God, look who's a member of this. Visa. Oh shit. Visa, which is a massive Ripple partner utilizing Ripple technology. Visa is a partner to make their Ripio card. Oh, look here. Circle's a partner as well. Let's keep going. That's why I'm going to give a whole hour to this coin. And you're going to know that, oh God, this is one of those coins that Crypto Hulk probably thinks I should get. If I spend a fucking hour on a coin, that one is the one. Just saying. Circle's involved. Guess what? Mercado Pago. That's one of the biggest payment systems in the entire world. Mercado Pago. Oh shit. Now look who's here. Somebody else came in. Welcome. Happy New Year. Ondo Finance. Ondo Finance is a BlackRock partner. Oh shit. Ondo Finance is here. Shapeshift. Something called Shapeshift. Let's keep reading because this shit never fucking ends with this coin. I could be here a whole hour talking about this. In July 2025, LA Chain upgraded to ZK Chain. And then it shows something about January 2025. I think in January they did that. But anyhow, Algorand was integrated August of 2023. Argentina, the country registered this LA Chain was registered with Argentina's CNV. That's Charlie Nora Victor. It was approved by the Bank of Spain. I'm telling you, all these countries and the banks and shit, this coin is so legit. You're getting it for a penny. This fucking thing, I'm not telling you how many I bought. Over 40,000. This sucker is going to make me rich. Accelerator programs. Okay, more people throwing money at this. You got Amplo, Draper Ventures, Boost, Huyin Blockchain Venture, Digital Currency Group, which we talked about earlier. Founders Fund. Oh my God. Pantera Capital, Coinbase. Oh shit. It just never ends. Let's keep going. I could spend a whole hour talking about this shit. Mercado Pago. We mentioned earlier. Visa Circle. Into the block, Hacken is involved. Let me keep going. Okay, Ripio's LA chain is a layer 2 blockchain tailored for Latin America. This is so awesome. This is a layer 2 blockchain tailored for Latin America, just for them. It launched in June 2023, upgraded to ZK Sync's Elastic Chain January 2025. It supports Ethereum virtual machine, low-cost transactions. Now, let me tell you something. Notice how this is tailored for Latin America. I was doing research today, and what we got, Citibank was telling us this. I've got an article from Citibank. I don't know if we'll have time. We probably won't. What's happening is certain areas certain areas of the world are going to have their own platform. Here's an example of it right here. LA chain. All of Latin America is going to be on that blockchain. And then there's blockchains on blockchains, but that's the main one. And there's one crypto, which is the main one for all of Latin America, is the LA chain coin, which you guys are getting for a penny. Now, here's what we got going. All of Latin America, they're kind of, now it looks to me like they're under control of a certain group of people. Now, the United States might be on its own. You're going to notice different regions, probably the Middle East or North Africa, those Muslim type countries, they're going to be on their own. I haven't figured out the name of theirs yet, but this one here is very specific. And that's what Citibank was telling us in an article here. The article right here, chain reaction. I'm not going to get into the Citibank one because I'm tempted to start reading it. So I'm going to go back so I don't get distracted. Citibank is telling us that's what's happening now. Different regions in the world, they're going to, all the countries are going to click up. They're going to have their own blockchain. That's how they control it. Oh, you can't buy this. You can't buy that. Different countries. That's why when you go to a website, if you live in America, you can't buy certain crypto. Like, okay, if you live in New York or Canada, whatever it is, you can't get, what is that, XDC crypto and something else, right? So that's what's happening. So LA chain is like Landex dealing with land. What it is it this LA chain is specifically designed from Mexico all the way down, including the Caribbean. They will all be in a, you know what I really think this is? Some kind of New World Order shit, but I'm not going to get into all that religious stuff right now. That's what I think this is. This is all, what I tell you, it's all going to go down to a one, and I can't say world, and I can't say order. And this crypto is the instrument that is used to control the whole entire world. Yes, you'll have a Latin American LA chain. Maybe America's going to have its own. Canada, they're probably going to hook up with China and these other communist countries, and they're going to be all in cahoots together. That way, who's ever running shit, and I'll think there's even probably 12 or 13 different kingdoms. Imagine that. We won't get into that either. That's a whole nother subject. Takes us back to how many kings did Rome have near the end? And anyhow, one of them's still alive in the city of Seven Hills. Won't say nothing about that. That's all conspiracy. So let's get back to this article before I get my channel in trouble. But people that know, they know what I'm talking about. They're like, damn, CryptoHawk. You do know, don't you? No, I just make this fucking show and I find all this amazing shit because I'm fucking dumb as a doorknob, okay? Let's take a little look here. LA Coin is not, right now, listed on major global exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Femex. It's primarily available on Ripio's own centralized exchange. So you can go to the Ripio exchange and maybe they'll let you buy it. I'm not sure. I got mine and I'm holding on to this shit for dear life. Because when that thing, like, this is so cool, we're fighting this out. You can create a free account on Ripio.com. Available in the U.S. primarily through LATAM focused. Verify your location. Deposit U.S. dollars, like USDC, and then exchange for LAC. The 24-hour volume on this coin is $17. Let's see. Looks like here Uniswap has it. Connect a wallet like MetaMask to the application Uniswap import the token address. Here is the token address again. Let me copy it for you. Crypto. What do we got here? Lamerdentral. Thank you very much. So LA chain. Oh, I don't know what Landex. I'm kind of familiar with Landex, but yeah, it's like the same thing or so. I don't know. This is more than that. Landex just does that. This is a all-in-one. It does everything. Even gives you a back massage when you're done. All right. Let's see here. Ripio wallet /swap integrated with their app for seamless crypto swaps. So I guess you could download a Ripio wallet and buy it through there. They have it at Weeks, WEEX. Oh wait, never mind. That's wrong. Visa Circle, LMAX. Now, what is the IDB group? What is the IDB Lab? The Inter-American Development Bank Group, the leading multilateral development finance institution for Latin America and the Caribbean. It was established in 1959, the world's oldest and largest regional development bank, headquartered in Washington, D.C. How convenient is that? I'm sure there's no ties to the American government whatsoever. It has 26 borrowing member countries around the world, hubs in Asia and Europe. It provides loans, grants, technical assistance, and knowledge to promote sustainable economic, social, and institutional development. Sounds like no bank I've ever heard of. It almost sounds like an extension of the America going into a country to colonize it. Let me continue. The IDB group comprises 3 entities. The IDB, which is the public sector focus, the IDB Invest, which is the private sector arm, and the IDB Lab, which is the innovation lab. It has 48 member countries. 26 of these countries are borrowing from the LA chain. 22 are non-borrowing, including US, Canada, Japan, and Europe. So the non-borrowing members, they're the ones that are putting all the money into this. This is how we hook up all the third world countries. I'm showing you right now how all this is going down. How is Crypto Hulk, how is a little country like Lima, or how's a little country like Peru going to get all this technology? The IDG Bank, all nice and quiet. Don't tell nobody. This is how it's all happening. They have their lab. They come in. They got the money. They want to hook up these countries and stuff like that. This is how it's done right here. I'm showing you. Cumulative approvals exceed $200 billion, benefiting millions of people through initiatives in poverty reduction, climate resilience, digital transformation. Oh my God. And the word inclusion. You remember hearing that word all the time, inclusion, level the playing field, inclusion, all this. Look, I'm telling you, at the end of this, you're going to see this was all a government operation. In 5 or 10, 20 years from now, people are like, damn, that Crypto Hulk, he fucking knew all that shit. Showing you right now. All this Ripple shit and all this crypto, it's government to get everybody hooked up to make us all slaves. You'll see. Come back in 20 years. It'll be like, damn, Crypto Hulk, wish we had a rocket ship. We can go somewhere. Wouldn't be really any place to go. We're stuck on this godforsaken planet with these bastards. These evil, conniving, cheating, stingy, rotten, inglorious bastards. It used to be called the IDB Lab. It used to be called the Multilateral Investment Fund, MIF. Kind of like not IMF, International Monetary Fund, but this is MIF. That's what it's called since 1993. Back in 2018, they changed the name to IDB. It focuses on testing high-risk, high-impact solutions to drive inclusion. That means to speed shit up, okay? High-risk, high-impact solutions to drive inclusion. Wow, that's pretty amazing here. Key areas include fintech, blockchain, AI, oh God, government technology, emerging industries like the silver economy. Oh, Crypto Hawk, we're learning so much from this channel. Silver, everybody. They talk about silver right here in the silver economy. What did Elon Musk do? He just paid Elon Musk just beat out Samsung. Elon Musk, how much silver did he buy? Like $50 billion or some shit like that. Like he just bought all the silver that they had. The IDB group, proposed by Brazilian President Kubitschek in the 1950s. It was the Organization of American States, the Articles of Agreement. The first president was Felipe Herrera of Chile. Oh, this is how it all goes down, everybody. They have these big slush funds. Oh, look right here. The IDB lab launches the MIF in 1993. It rebranded. And they have the World Economic Forum as their partner. Oh, the Klaus Schwab guy. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Oh, I can see where this is going. This is not going to end well. This will not end well. This is with all the communists and end time shit right here. We are watching it all go down, everybody. This is They're partners with the government, the World Bank, and the IMF. Oh, this is so not good. This is heading towards a slave world. Just like I told you, you got the biggest slave masters right here. You got the Quant network so deep into all this. Hyperledger, which is IBM Stellar. Consensus, Citibank again. They came out with a digital bond. The IBF issued its first blockchain-based $50 million digital bond March 2025. Oh, my God. They have something called AgroWeb blockchain for farmers. They're going to control their land. They're going to control the farms. Oh, boy. Look at it all look at all of it getting all set up. Quant keeps coming up again. You can buy Quant at Caleb and Brown. And that is it for that particular deep dive with, let me see where we're at. Oh. Let's keep going on this. Hold on a minute. So that's the deep dive on that. Now let me show you the Ripple Latin American connections. Let me check the comments here. Stu Lavelle says 100. Look, this whole LA chain shit is mixed in with the silver economy. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm going to tell you what I think it means. I think that silver is so vital to whatever we're coming to all this AI, computers, quantum computer. I think silver has got to have some kind of massive plan. Why the fuck did Elon Musk buy all that damn silver? Does anybody know how much silver he just bought? Silver went up 10% overnight. Elon Musk. Interesting. Okay. He just bought $2 billion worth of silver. Whoa. Yeah, it was Samsung that they were bidding to buy all this silver from whoever controls all the silver. I don't know, the Silver Institute or whatever it is, but Elon Musk was going against Samsung, and Elon Musk bid $2 billion, and he won. I'm like, wow. And we just got done reading an article talking about silver in this crypto, so there's got to be something there. Elon Musk authorized Tesla 85 million ounces. Oh, my God. At the same time, Samsung tried to secure the same metal and failed. Right. Okay. So now let's take this back. Let's go right here. Now let's start with Seals Q. Let's read what Seals Q got going on. How much time we got? Okay, 20 minutes. Seals Q. This is out of Geneva, Switzerland. Seals Q is a company. Okay, so if you're brand new, Seals Q is hooked up with HBAR, which is HBAR. HBAR, we know, is trying to build, well, they've already built quantum-resistant microchips for computers. They're putting them in satellites, and they're going to go in like all these devices around the world, billions and billions. Ripple's their partner, and the partner for Ripple, of course, is Algorand and Chainlink. Here we have Seals Q. They had an event. It was titled The Year of Quantum Security 2026. It was in Washington, D.C. on January 12th, 2026. The event brought together, now here, this is very important here. It brought together U.S. government officials. Now, imagine a company pulling United States officials together. They must have some power, don't they? Of course, because Seals Q already has government contracts. Now, they also have they're on the NASDAQ stock exchange, and it's LAES for Seals Q. You can buy Seals Q. I was talking about Seals Q on my channel when it was $1.70. Here it is right here. They have U.S. government officials, industry leaders at this meeting, legal experts, and international partners. And what they have? A call to action. A call to action to address the growing risk posed by quantum computing. They're telling you. Emphasizing the need for coordinated global strategies, timely adoption of quantum-safe technologies, and long-term planning to protect critical infrastructure and sensitive data. Now, I'm telling you what, they're speeding this up because remember, we just read the article where SEALSQ just allowed India to open up a factory, didn't they? Why are they doing that? Because they need to bust out these chips fast. They're going to have India have a factory and build the shit because they don't trust the Chinese. So they're going to have India build these millions and millions of chips because we got to crank these suckers out fast. So that's why we just read like last week, SEALSQ was in India opening up the factory, and the Indian people have control over it, not the United States or anybody else. So India's going to be over there making millions of these suckers, billions actually. The discussion in Washington reflected precisely what SEALSQ has been preparing for over the last several years. The urgent need to secure long-lived data, critical infrastructure, and emerging quantum technologies themselves against future quantum-enabled threats. Here's what they say. Quantum security is not a future problem. It's a present responsibility. They're trying to get these things sold. If you got SEALSQ, congratulations, because when these microchips come out, it's going to rip, man. The price of that SEALSQ is going crazy. It's going cray-cray. With the deployment of post-quantum semiconductor-based trust anchors that are securing real-world systems in production environments. It's called the Year of Quantum Security 2026. Marks a turning point. Oh my God, everybody, it's coming. Some bad shit's coming. For like somebody's going to get attacked by a quantum computer, and this is where you're sealed. Get ready for some Hollywood shock and awe. It's going to get scary out there. Something's going to bust, or somebody's going to get hacked into. And that SEALSQ coin is what we're still waiting for the SEAL coin also. But the SEALSQ is what's going to save the world. And your stocks in this company are going to fucking skyrocket. You'll be like, fuck Crypto Hulk, I'm a millionaire. And I'm like, told you so. Like, and I was telling you about SEALSQ and it's $1.70, little bastards. Now it's $100 a piece, $500 a piece. Okay, last year, here we go. Here's SEALSQ. SEALSQ last year in 2025 announced a first partnership with a company called Trusted Semiconductor Solutions. And they aimed it at supplying the United States government. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man, the SEALSQ is going to go fucking nutso. It's aimed at supplying United States government and enterprise customers with post-quantum ready semiconductor platforms. This is so amazing. They have chips embedding quantum-resistant cryptographic algorithms, hardware roots of trust that protect data, devices, and networks against harvesting now, decrypt later attacks, as well as secure identity and authentication chips designed for long-life government applications. Oh my God, the United States government is importing these chips, man. I'm telling you. They have a satellite infrastructure. We already know this. They launched the satellite. We all were waiting for that. All of us on this channel, we are so early. Like we see this news and we hear and wait for the shit to happen. We're that early on this. Like we know it's going to happen because we follow the news on Crypto Hulk channel. And you all know all this news stuff before it even happens in the real world. Quantum safe migration is a multi-year journey. So it's a multi-year journey involving cryptographic transitions, legacy infrastructure upgrades. So they take the old system and then upgrade it with the new shit, okay? Like they could still have an old system, but they upgrade it with this new chip and all that. Oh, here we go. As governments and industries worldwide move from awareness to action, SEALSQ stands ready to support United States and international partners with technologies that secure critical infrastructure, digital identity, space, and satellite systems. Here we go. Defense and industrial platforms and tomorrow's quantum computing environments. Oh my God. That is very cool. We got 10 minutes. Okay, let's look here. There's that one. So much news. News and views. Citibank. That will wrap up. We'll wrap up the last amount of time with Citibank. Citibank's telling us what the world's doing and where is all this going. So I'll kind of cherry pick this article. So this article is from a website called Payments. Payments is one of the most reputable, in my opinion. The article was written, it was published January 2026. It's called the Blockchain and Digital Assets Tracker. So what we're doing is Citibank's giving us a report on where we came from, kind of where are we and where are we going, okay? So it's giving the whole investment world an update, what's going on with crypto. It's talking about regulatory clarity as the catalyst for blockchain adoption. Regulation is paving the way for blockchain adoption, yet evolving interpretations can make for a bumpy ride. The institutions that navigate today's ambiguity while building for tomorrow's clarity will light blockchain's path from pilot programs to production-grade platforms. They're showing us now that the way to get to where we want to go, everybody, is regulation, and everybody's got to be on the same page. What has Crypto Hawk been telling you? There's two things we need to be rich. Global crypto regulation that everybody agrees on, and next, tokenization. That's it right there. This is what Citibank's saying, just what I've been telling you for years now. Number 1 point, regulators are turning blockchain from a gray zone into a defined playing field. What did I tell you? We always need to have crypto laws, and they needed to be in the United States Code, didn't I? I told you it's got to be in the United States Code. If it ain't in the United States Code, the government really can't tell you what to do with crypto. It's against it's a civil rights violation. 18 United States Code, section 242. Number 2, regulation is the key that will turn tokenization pilots into production grade products. Crypto Hawk, how does this crypto price go up? When we have regulations in place, because that will turn all this pilot stuff they're doing into real production crypto. Institutions are building operating models that turn regulatory complexity into a manageable roadmap. So they're trying to take a big fucking bowl of spaghetti and straighten it out and make it look sensible. Okay, that's basically what Citibank's talking about here. Blockchain's next leap won't be powered by code alone. It'll be shaped by regulation. So I'm telling you, it's got to be in the United States Code. Look, I don't care what happens today. tomorrow, next week. If we don't got global regs, we ain't rich. If crypto laws are not in the United States code, I don't fucking care. We're not rich. XRP goes to $5. Big fucking deal. Guess what? The next day goes back down to 2. That's all this shit does. Okay. Citibank is drawing on Europe's experience as home to the world's most comprehensive digital asset framework to date. They got MiCA over there and the ESM and all this, the MiCA and MiCAR and all that. That's what Citibank is saying, that Europe's got the most regulations. MiCA is Europe's first unified crypto regime. Regulators are advancing formal legal definitions of token. Like, what's a token? What property rights are in crypto? Who controls? See, these are things we don't even know. So until that's all in the United States code, ain't shit gonna happen. You aren't getting rich. The bank's got to hook. The bank's gonna be all hooked up before you are. Just letting you know. The United States remains a multi-regulator patchwork. So you got the SEC says one thing, the CFTC says something else. You got FinCEN, which is the Treasury Police, saying something else. That's what the article is saying about America. There's all these different laws and rules, and we got to get our shit together. They're talking about stable coins and how the government needs to regulate stable coins and make sure that they're safe so people can use them. It talks about progress is real, but clarity, legal clarity, there's a gap, and it's very slow to adopt. I mean, our government's not making these crypto laws. They're just sitting around here fucking around and stuff. And that's part of the problem right there. You've got to have crypto laws and regulations, and they're not making them. They've got to make the crypto laws and regulations first. Then the industry can start moving. Like, no one's doing nothing because everybody's afraid of getting sued. So people are just like, well, fuck it. I'm not gonna go make a crypto platform, or I'm not gonna do this, because all the government's gonna do is shut it down anyway. So that, I think, is all. It's all for show. There's something going on to slow all this down. We know in America the Democrats definitely don't want anything to do with crypto. So that's basically half of Congress right there. So that article is pretty much done. I think it's worth for you to read it. Then you'll have a good understanding on what's taken so long. A lot of times people ask me, Crypto Hawk, why is it taking so long? Read that article. Take about 10, 15 minutes. And when you read that article, you'll kind of see what is, and I kind of just summarized it very fast because we're out of time. But that's what's taking so long. We don't have global crypto laws and regs, and one agency says this is a crypto. No, this other agency calls it a commodity. Like, nobody knows what the fuck any of this shit is. So that's part of the problem right there. Okay, last minute comments. Much as you can afford. I think that'll be it. We are done. I'm going to turn the show over to the $5 people. I'm pretty sure I can make a show in the morning, so give me a couple hours and I'll see how that works out, and I'll see you on the next one.